Fantastic. Well, we've heard from across the world in the last few presentations here. Obviously, a lot here in El Salvador. We've heard from, obviously, North America and then the U.S. We've heard from Africa. And now we're going to go to the East Pacific Islands, Philippines. We're going to have Ivo come up here. He's going to give us an update of Bitcoin adoption in the Philippines, tell us what's going on there, how the momentum is going, and what's happening with Bitcoin adoption. So without further ado, let's have Ivo come up here. Give him a hand.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. Hope you're all having a good time. My name is Ivo. I'm a local Salvadorian, and for the past 6 months, I had the opportunity to live in Boracay, Bitcoin Islands in the Philippines. So to kind of give an update, Boracay is a small island in the Philippines with over 200 merchants that are accepting Bitcoin since 2020, 21, 2022. And so I've been living there for the past 6 months, and we had to come back to El Salvador because my wife and I are having a beautiful baby daughter due next month. And thank you. I thought of giving a brief update of what's happening in the Philippines. So what's new since last year? In terms of adoption, Boracay remains more or less the same. About 200 plus merchants are still accepting Bitcoin all over the island. There's so many merchants, you can get anything you need in Boracay. So I got there in March 2023, and some interesting developments happened. So we started off with the first BTC retreat in March. We had over 155 attendees. It was a 2-day retreat with different talks, workshops, lots of networking. And there was a 1 day, the last day was dedicated for proof of work. All attendees were able to go around the island, spending sats, seeing all the multiple merchants that we have. Some people even stuck over weeks after the conference was over because there's so much to do in Boracay, even though it's a small island. All the different merchants really make up for it. After the retreat was over, I was able to stay there for a few months, and we were working on a few community activities. One of the two I want to highlight is the Labor Day giveaway. We partnered with a local business to give away food packages for local workers. Boracay is a tourist destination. People from all over the world coming in. However, the local workers, they have to travel by boat from different islands to get to Boracay just so they can get to work. So we decided to partner and give away food packages. We also gave away some rewards in Bitcoin. Once the locals got their rewards on Bitcoin, they had the option to cash in, spend sats, or send to their own wallets. Second activity I want to kind of highlight is the Bitcoin book giveaway. We handed over 100 books around the island. This is an introduction to Bitcoin book by Florian Hilva. He's the dean of the Silman University in Dumaguete. As you know, Bitcoin content is mostly written in English, so it's good to have a local Filipino writing about Bitcoin so we can hand over around the island. So we handed over, around 100 books for Bitcoin education and introduction to local Filipinos. Boracay remains about the same. However, we are now having more islands join in Bitcoin adoption. In the past year, we have 4 cities join in. Cebu has 14 locations. Dumaguete has 15 locations, including a SATS-only cafe. It's located in the Dumaguete local university. It's run by students, and they went full maxi. You can only pay with Bitcoin. SATS, there's no pesos, no dollars accepted. We also have Bacolod with 20 locations, and lastly, Iloilo has 4 locations. Bitcoin adoption continues throughout the Philippines. There are 3 companies doing payroll to their full-time employees and freelancers in the Philippines. This solves so many issues for international companies and also their employees because they can receive payments with no issues. Once the employees or freelancers have the payment received on their wallet, they can either cash out, send to a bank account, they can spend sats locally, or more importantly, they can send to their own self-storage for Bitcoin. And in general, the Philippines is becoming a good place to completely live off in Bitcoin. You have Boracay, you have Dumaguete, Cebu, Iloilo. So if you are ever around Philippines, you can go to different cities, not only Boracay anymore. You have multiple options. If you want to connect to the Philippines, you have questions or build into Lightning, I'll be around if you have any questions. Thank you.